Community, episode number 17. Can't believe we've been doing this for almost a year and a half now. We are here with Stephanie Adamson at St. Luke's. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Tell me a little bit about, how you got to St. Luke's and what you do here.
I started with St. Luke's once Mosaic Life Care was bought out by St. Luke's. So we've been here, we got our 1-year anniversary beginning of May, and
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've enjoyed working for St. Luke's so far, so it's been great. But I'm a clinical athletic trainer for one of our sports medicine physicians here at St. Luke's Sports Medicine Specialist.
So were you at Mosaic before?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, for about 2 years. I was came from Salina, Kansas.
Awesome.
Originally.
I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
So Mosaic transferring over to St. Luke's.
Yes.
Similar styles, similar stuff?
Similar. We had to learn a new EMR, so we went from Cerner to Epic. So that would I would say was the biggest challenge.
Okay.
Learning a different medical records program.
Cool. Well, I know you played. We talked a little bit beforehand. You told me you played some college volleyball. Where did you play at?
Bethany College in Lynchburg, Kansas.
Okay.
Just outside of Salina.
All 4 years?
I was at Doane in Crete, Nebraska for 2 years, and then transferred to Bethany.
That's awesome. I may have to steal you for my volleyball team. But tell me a little bit about, you played in our fours league, so tell me a little bit about, how'd you hear about Casey Crew, how'd you decide to play, and what was your experience like?
Yeah, so my brother lived in Kansas City before I got here, and he asked me if I wanted to play on his team, sand volleyball down at the river field courts, which were great. Seeing the view of the downtown Kansas City was awesome. But he asked if I'd play with him, and I hadn't gotten hooked up with the league in Kansas City since I moved, so I said I would play, and it was great.
That's all. And you played fours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how was the competition level like down there?
It was good. I like that, you can do more rec or you can do more competitive, but it's a great opportunity for people that maybe have played in college or high school, and being able to continue to play even after that's done.
Awesome. So luckily you didn't have any injuries that you had to repair yourself.
No, I stay healthy. Thank you.
Do you see a lot of people come through with those sort of injuries here, or is that something common that you've seen, like older people like me that get hurt playing softball or something like that?
Softball, actually slow pitch softball. We get a lot of injuries, variety, shoulders, ankles from trying to slide into base, that sort of thing. Volleyball, we don't get a lot of injuries. A lot of the half marathons that go in the city, usually the week after, we get a couple injuries from that. But slow pitch softball is a big one for injuries.
Cool. And then we talked a little bit before, you're interested in possibly playing at the new Hy-Vee Arena?
Yes. St. Luke's Sports Medicine Specialist has a small clinic there. So I have had a lot of experience at Hy-Vee Arena, and the courts are so pretty, and I want to play indoor there. So I actually am going to sign up as a free agent that your Casey Crew has, because I like playing with my brother and other people, but I'm also still very competitive, especially court. So I'd like to get hooked up with some other higher level competitive volleyball players.
Definitely. Well, I know we have a Thursday power league at Hy-Vee, so maybe I have to squeeze you in there.
Yeah, I
awesome.
love that.
Well, since being back or new to Kansas City, what's some of the things that you love here in Kansas City?
I've always grown up in small towns. My colleges were in small towns, and I just feel like Kansas City is a bigger city with a small town feel. But it has so much to offer between the arts and all the fun breweries and restaurants and free workout classes that you can get in different areas. When living in Salina, I didn't have all that opportunity, so I really enjoy it and get to be close to my brother, and so it's really great.
That's awesome. That's actually how I ended up here. My brother was going to school at Cleveland Chiropractic, and I moved up here for that and just fell in love, so I can relate to that. And then you like the we talked a little bit about, you like all the breweries, what's your favorite brewery?
I like the Boulevard Brewery, and I love what they've done with the new space. And then in Northtown, I like Cinder Block. Yeah. I really enjoy Cinder Block. I think it's Northtown native. I think that beer's really good.
Yeah, we're a big fan. Cinder Block sponsors a couple things that we do, and we're a big fan.
And that area is great with Chicken N Pickle and Cinder Block and all the different things there.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out today and talk to you, and thanks to St. Luke's for being our 2019 healthcare provider. We're very excited for that. So if you get injured, you now have somebody to go see, and she'll take care of you.
Yes.
So thank you so much for having us today.
Of course,
Really
thank you
appreciate
for
it.
coming.
See you guys next time.